Over the years, our family's had a share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Wednesday, August 24th. And Missouri Cures, one of our topics today, and PetNet Coalition, the walking school bus. Let's start, first of all, with Margaret Tollerton, Missouri Cures. Welcome back to Radio Friends,
Thank you,
Margaret.
Paul.
You're talking about something a little different today. You're inviting people to a breakfast for the University of Missouri System, an engine for economic development. Now, how does this fit in with Missouri Cures?
Well, good question. Missouri Cures is a nonprofit organization that supports typically medical research. And now that we have the opportunity to have Dr. Mike Nichols of the university system, he's actually, I think, the vice president of the Research and Economic Development. And he is giving the program that morning and talking about, just like you said, the University of Missouri system and the engine for economic development. Medical research plays into that, obviously, and medical research continues to be done all across the state of Missouri, if not the United States and the world. But we do like to expose communities in Missouri to the importance of research. And, you know, it's really important for Missouri to have and continue to have a reputation for being pro-science, pro-research, pro-economic development. So we welcome businesses. And to hear Mike Nichols talk about his efforts in, I'd say, recruiting interesting small, early companies into coming to Missouri to do their research, to start their businesses. It's fascinating.
And then is it Dina Ladd,
Yes,
Executive Director of Missouri Cures, who's also going to discuss what?
She's going to bring up the recent breakthroughs regarding stem cell research and hopefully, again, continue to spread hope to all who come to that breakfast at the Stadium Grill on Wednesday, August 31st at 7:30 in the morning to 9 a.m. in the morning. Usually we get done with our program and questions and answers by 8:45. So everybody who comes gets out to be where they need to be by 9 o'clock.
Okay. So if people want to be a part of this and come out, what do they need to do?
They could go to our website, www.missouricures.com. There they will find, you know, a link to the breakfast, or they can call the 800 number. It's 800-829-4133. And someone in the headquarters office in St. Louis will take their call and take their reservation.
Okay, and it's all free?
It's all free. We need a head count for how much food to have prepared. You know how that goes.
Right.
So it's all free, and it's good learning about research in Missouri and how it affects the economic development.
So that will be next Wednesday, August 31st. If you're interested, give them a call now so they can have a head count, but it's absolutely free.
Yes.
Okay. Margaret Tollerton, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you,
by.
Paul.
Pleasure having you here. Now we're going to turn to Lauren Simonson. Am I pronouncing that right?
That's correct. Simonson is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lauren Simonson, PetNet Coalition, the Walking School Bus Volunteers. Good to have you here.
Good to be here. Thank you very much.
What the Walking School Bus actually starts next month, right?
Yeah, September 19th is the start of the walking school bus.
Now, how come you don't start it when school starts in session?
Generally, right before school starts, that's when we do a lot of our push to get participants to sign up. And it's also because 90% or so of our volunteers are college students, we have to wait till the college students get back to Columbia so we can then start recruiting them. We use them a lot as walk leaders.
What is a walk leader?
A walk leader is much like a bus driver, you know. So if you could think of the walking school bus, very similar to what most people think of as a normal bus. Well, except we have kids that walk rather than ride the bus. And so what we need someone to walk them to school. And so we call them walk leaders.
So this is what the college students are doing. So you're here today to put the push out and to try to recruit some volunteers to be walk leaders.
Yes, and specifically, we really would like more community involvement. As I mentioned, right now the majority of our volunteers are walk leaders or college students, but we'd really like the community to come out and show their support for the walking school bus.
How much time are you asking of people if they volunteer?
We ask a minimum of about 2 hours a week. So that's
not very much at all.
Very much at all.
So you don't have the same person each day?
No, absolutely not. Usually we have 2 people a day, and that person will do twice a week. You know, we do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday, and typically people will walk on a Monday and a Wednesday, or a Tuesday and a Thursday.
And they don't necessarily have to do the morning and the afternoon?
We don't do an afternoon route. We only do morning routes.
Well, how do the kids get home?
They can walk by themselves.
Okay.
Our Columbia streets are safe. So.
Okay, so what they do is they're in the morning they have the walking school bus. And what happens? And I know we've talked about this before, but I can't remember what was said. What happens if the weather is really bad?
We have inclement weather plans, and so if certain criteria are met, we have a system of contacting our liaisons for the school, which then go out and contact all of our walk leaders, and then that distributes down to all the participants.
So then the walk leaders have to call the participants.
Yeah. And currently we have just started implementing a text alert, and so things should be a lot simpler this year.
You're really.
We like to be professional, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, currently, right now, we would really like it if we could get a lot of community members.
How many people are you looking for? What's the number of people?
Generally, we look for about 150 volunteers.
Okay.
The more the merrier, because right now, as it is, the routes that get the most participants, those are the routes that get the first pick of volunteers. And so there are a few routes out there that maybe only have 3 or 4 walkers. And if we don't get enough volunteers, those children don't get the opportunity to walk in the morning.
Okay, so if you would like to be a participant and you only have to agree to about 2 hours, what did you say, 2 hours a week?
2 hours a week, yeah.
2 hours a week, and you can pretty much set your schedule, which days.
Yeah, we try to meet people where they are. So if they live on a certain side of town, they can walk there, or if there's a certain day that works better for them, we work with them on that.
Okay, what's the telephone number or website to go to?
You can go to www.pednet.org and sign up there.
Oh, you don't even have to talk to anybody?
You don't have to talk to anybody. All our contact information is there. There's a little link on there that'll send you to the sign-up page.
www.pednet and then sign up. All right, Lawrence, thank you so much for coming by. Good luck, and I hope you get 200 to 250 people that sign up for it. All right, we're out of time for today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk sports with my friend Chris Gervino. Be sure to tune in for that. We want to remind you our show, directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute, audio Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Andy Orozco, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. And to watch this program again, or to listen to it again, go to kbia.org, sign up for a free podcast or vodcast, and like us on facebook.com/RFWPP. Our Twitter at Paul Pepper, KBIA. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.